I thank you.
Evening. In your
Good evening.
opinion, who is the best Warcraft universe character and why it is Sylvanas?
My favorite is probably Arthas. Hi, Alma.
Greetings, friend.
Hi, Grubby.
Vasho Adam. Hi, man. Oops, wrong overlay. There we go. Hey, man. Ah, this guy again.
What do you want?
When
Happy to.
I played the towers yesterday.
Something you doing? Ready to work.
I could do that again, even on serious games. Are you still there, Apotheosis?
Ready to work. I can do that. Be happy to. We need more gold. Work, work.
Yes, Alma.
We need more gold. Yes. Something you doing?
Hey, Sari. No, I'm not gonna play towers this time.
Ready to work. Work complete. Work complete. Ready to work. What do you want? I can do that. Work, work. Ready
I
to
think
work.
one burrow tech is gonna be the best.
Work complete. We need more gold. Something you're doing? Ready to work. I obey the six vengeance. I am hero and obey. What do you want, my life? I am yours. Yes! What are you there? Yes, Lord. I am yours. I am hero and obey.
Thank you, good boy Logan.
What you want? Haste! Haste in my blade! I am yours. Doctor. What task is there? What do you want? Oh. I am yours. Master?
He's literally eating scraps that I dropped.
Something you're doing?
Oops.
Yes, Lord. I am yours. Excellent.
Ah, he really should be buying. Wow, a lot of wisps here.
Task is there.
He should be buying his own circlet
I
dust.
am yours.
He accidentally rallied 3 wisps here. That's why they're everywhere.
Thumbs up. Yes, Master. What do you want?
I'm gonna have to cancel the shot.
Oh. What do you want? Time for killing. Yes. Oogie doogie. Work, work. I am yours. Yes. What do you want? Yes. Be happy to. What do you want? Work complete. Yes. What task is there?
Where am I from? Netherlands.
Excellent choice.
Black Hand. I'm from the Netherlands.
What do you want? I am yours. Ha!
Last cracker with cheese.
What task is there? Ice? Yes, Lord. Yes. Oh, I am yours. Are you hero and obey? What do you want? Double, huh? No urgent task is there. Yes, Lord. Yes. Excellent choice. What do you want? Oh. Yes. Yes. Yes, master.
Wow, a lot of good items. Insane.
Excellent choice. Yes. Work complete.
I'm actually fine with him leaving.
Something need doing? What do you want? We need more lumber. What do you want? I am yours. Huh? What do you want? Zugza, master. Dabu.
So threatening. Staff, boots, claws and slippers.
Word. I am yours. Oh. Something we need more lumber. I can do this. I am yours. What do you want? Are you hero and obey? Yes, Lord. Hey. Oh. Are you hero and obey? Huh? Zug. What do you want?
Oh, he got Staff of Prez. Okay, I know exactly what he is able to do right now. He's gonna do heavy harass with double hero, and then he's gonna staff to his insta-4 and creep that. So I need my own staff as well on blade so I can follow him.
Yes. What would you ask of me? What do you want? What task is there? Huh? Our town is under attack. For the burning blade. We're under attack. We're complete. I am yours. Yes, Lord.
But he just staffed here, so he won't do it. He misjudged. He thought he could cancel it, but he didn't make it. He gave the staff to Beast, but he won't come near enough. Nice for me. Sucks for you.
Yes, Lord. Excellent. Are you hero and obey? Oh, what do you want? Ready to ride. We need more lumber. I am yours. Huh? Master? Oh, I am yours. Yes. Yes. Spirit guide. We're under attack. Urgent task is there. And I am yours. Haste to my blade. Excellent choice. What would you ask of me? Urgent task is there. Yes. Excellent. You stand ready. What trouble? We're under attack. Are you hidden? And I am one. We're complete. Urgent task is there.
That's how we can follow him.
Excellent choice. Oh. Are you hero and obey? Excellent choice. Yes, Lord. Good task. Yes, Lord.
Took Invul and heal scroll from him.
I am yours. Haste to my blade. Ready to ride. Oh. Excellent choice. Good task is there.
Now it's time to attack. One more heal salve and we go. Put our peons here so we can get some more lumber.
I am yours. Yes, Lord. Yes, good task is there. I am one. For doom hammer. Good task is there. Excellent choice. What trouble? Need something.
Another raider. It's not time to bring peons yet.
Good task is there. I am one.
This is so I can see the Tinker coming.
Yes, Lord. I answer. Oh. Spirit.
Almost have disenchant available.
Research complete. Good task is there. Yes, Lord. I am one. Oh. Yes. Excellent. Say the word. For the burning blade. Yes. Yes, Lord. Oh.
Where is all his talents? Oh, they were still in his base.
Yes. Good task is there. Say the word. Trouble. I am yours. No problem. Need something. I am the yes, Lord. Hey. Yes,
He just... I don't know if he's staffed or teleported yet.
say the word. Yes, Deacon. Need something. No problem.
GG.
I am yours. Yes, Deacon.
Luckily a new raider just showed up, so I could interrupt the staff of Telly. What I liked this game was recognizing that he's gonna use two kinds of staffs to harass and then staff to the inst of war and creep it. And that I prepared a grunt there so I could also staff to it to attack it. That's something that I ran into at the Nostalgia Battlefield. I played this Night Elf that did that on Ancient Isles to the Troll 6. What I didn't like is how little lumber I had. And I got a very late Berserker strength and couldn't use my peons in an attack on time. No, it wasn't Foggy, it was a Chinese Night Elf whose name I forgot. Here we go, next game. No pause, no break. Star-shaped. I lost to him yesterday with my... with a special strategy. I forgot what.
Be happy to.
Maybe the... a Tinker game or... oh, the Alchemist Pitlord game.
Ready to work. Ready to work. Okey doke. We need more gold. I can do this. Work.
Starscream.
We need more gold. We need more gold. What do you want? Ready to work. Something to doing? We need more gold. Ready to work.
Robots in disguise.
Ready to work. Yes, I can do that. Ready to work. Work complete. We need more gold. Ready to work. Something to doing? What do you want? I obey the 6 mages. I list. My life for the Lord.
The grunt is for scouting.
We're under attack.
It's important, I think, on this map.
Are you hero and obey? We need more lumber. Excellent choice. Hey. I am
Nice
yours.
item.
Are you hero and obey? Time. What task is there? Work complete. I am yours. We need more gold. Excellent choice. Something to do. What do you want? Yes, Lord. Hey. I am yours. Master. What task is there? Something to doing? What do you want?
Nice.
I am yours. What you want? Excellent choice. Okay, so what do you want? Yes, Lord.
He didn't know if my blade is still there.
I am
Spoiler
yours.
alert, he was.
Yes, Lord. What do you want? I am yours. What do you want? What task yes?
Beastmaster first. Haven't seen that in a while.
I am yours.
I think he ran across the map
What
again
task is there?
to do the same thing.
We're under attack.
Okay, I think this is a Tree of Life. I know to look for it.
Build Something need doing? What you want? What task is there? Hey! Excellent choice. We're under attack! Yes, I can do that. I am yours.
Yep. I recognize his build and his preferred playstyle exactly.
What task is there?
This is gonna finish soon.
Hey! Taste of my blade!
Because I saw his buildings were so late in his base, thanks to my grunt scouting.
Yes. What task
Oh,
is there?
so many insta war. Thanks to my grunt scouting, I knew that I'm gonna be in for some special tactics.
Yes, what you want? What task is there?
Let the
Yes,
killing
Lord.
begin.
Work complete. Oh,
What you want?
I am yours. Hey, excellent choice. Are you hero and obey? Hey, yes. Hey,
What you want to hear?
what task is there?
You want act?
Yes, Lord. Hey, yes.
What you want? I do it.
What task is there?
What you want?
Oh, excellent choice. Doctor, we're under attack. Something we need more gold. What task is there? What you want? Huh? Yes. I am yours. Hey. Yes, Lord. What do you want? I am yours. Yes. Are you hero? Master. Excellent choice. Huh? Master. What do you want? For the horde. Master. Oh. Hey. Excellent choice. Huh? Zug. What task is there? What you want? We're under attack! Mobu, Master. What you want? I am yours.
Nice
Yes.
item.
Yes. What task is there? Hey. Huh? No task.
I did lose both my trolls. Really what I would have wanted was to have a speed scroll,
Master.
but I didn't have it.
Yes. Huh? Yes, Lord. What task is there? What do you want? Huh? Master. Oh.
2 slippers is insanely nice luck.
Swobu. Work complete. Work complete. What you want? Under attack. What you want? I am yours.
I'm sure he's coming for my grunts now. They are the far more attractive prize.
Stop. What task is there?
He's gonna try to catch them.
Yes. Are you hero?
Oh, he's not.
What do you want? Oh. Ah! I am yours. Oh. Hey. What task is there? Master? Yes, Lord. Huh? We need more gold. What task is there? Yes. Master? Oh. No car. Yes, Lord. Excellent choice.
Level 3, amazing.
Oh.
Undabber.
I am yours. Excellent choice. Speed, Chief. Ah! Taste of my blade. Are you hero and obey? I double. Ah! Work complete. Are there enemies above? I need order. Yes, Lord. What you want? What task is there? I am yours. Are there enemies above? Are you hero and obey? For the glory of the yes. Excellent choice. I am yours. What task is there? Are there enemies above? Hey. Excellent choice. Hey. Yes. Oh. Huh? Zug. Yes, Lord. Speed. What task is there? I am yours. Yes. Are there enemies above? What do you want? Yes, Lord. Huh? What do you want? Speed, Chief. What task is there? Excellent choice. I need order. Master. Move down to speed, Chief. What do you want? I need orders. Yes. Huh? Are there enemies above? Ready to soar, Master. Oh. Are there enemies above? Take to my blade. Death to all. Oh. I need order. I am yours. Please. Oh. Double. Hey, for the glory of the whole. Task is there. We need yes,
Anytime you get a good start, you can finish off Beastmaster Hunt's expansion with Wyverns. If you don't have a good start, you need to go TC, Grand Raider with upgrades. And I had a good start.
What task is there? Are there enemies above? Yes, Lord. I am yours. Speak. I need order. Yes, Lord. Master. Oh. Speak. I need order. I am yours. Yes, Lord. I need order. I am yours. Oh. Speak. Yes, Lord. Are there enemies above? Task is there. Where I need order. I am yours. Are there enemies above? Yes, Lord. What do you want? Oh, double. Yes, what? Yes, Lord.
It's okay to lose some grunts as long as you don't lose your Wyverns.
Are there enemies above? Oh, onward and upward. I am yours. Oh,
Funny he got the Dragon Hawk. I mean the Hawk level 2. That's a big mistake in my opinion. He should get Quilby's.
excellent choice. Are there enemies
Cool,
above?
Carnivus. Thanks for sharing.
Task is there.
Apparently I just got a shout out on HCC.
Yes, Lord. Excellent choice. I am yours. Ready to ride.
Very important not to get your stuff cancelled.
Excellent choice.
Especially when you need to heal 6 things and all 6
Task is there.
are from heal salve you just bought. You only get 2 heal salve available and then the next one takes quite a while. So if you get your heal salves cancelled after using 6 on a severely hurt army, you're gonna be in a really bad spot. He knows because I'm healing everything and he couldn't cancel it.
Can I make a request today that you will complete tomorrow?
Yeah, of course. Of course. It'll be at the start of the stream then, Eknemelas. Thank you. He knows with me healing up full, I'm gonna have a full squad of fully healthy Wyverns. There's no way that he can do it. Ah, I see, Carnibus. I see, I see. Why am I not playing 129? I have a command for that. Very understandable question though. It's a lot of cool new content, but the lag isn't where I would want it to be yet. I can often give that up. The ping. I can give up a good ping, but I don't always do it. And if I want to play really high level games where I show off not just strategy but also micro, I need to show that on W3A. And I hope that live servers catch up soon with a better ping. Wind Riders didn't get buffed, I just really like using them. And I found that oftentimes it's much easier to win with Wind Riders than with a ground army, simply because people aren't as used to how to counter it. They aren't used to it.
How may I serve?
Request play undead. Face a different race. Make Banshee. Possess enemy worker or use Dark Ranger's charm. Have second or third hero as one of their types, i.e. you may have DK. But then have a Blade Master as your second hero, or whichever hero you want.
You're talking of Blood Castle. Will do, Eknemelas, thank you very much. See, this guy as an example. He's pretty damn good against standard, so maybe with Wyverns I have a better chance to this one. He did ask, can I do a request now and you play it tomorrow? So, yes, tomorrow.
Ready to work. Okie dokie. We need more gold. Happy to. More gold. Ready to work, yes. Hmm? Yes. We need more gold.
Follow your heart, less than 3.
Ready to work. Something need doing? Work complete. What do you want?
Human? Opponent? So there's a few things to think about. First, they're gonna get level 2 here, even when you run across.
Something we need more lumber.
Secondly, after they get it, they can run to your base immediately via this or this route and start cancelling your second burrow or shop if you make them post tech. And I do plan to tech first, then second burrow, though my shop is already done.
We need more gold.
And as soon as you start losing any burrows at all against human, you always lose. So part of my challenge is how do I stop them from getting level 3 Archmage? That's my #1 goal, because 2 cannot be stopped on this map. That's why this map is so broken. But yeah, how do I stop them from getting level 3? And also, how do I get a little bit of value for myself here and there? You don't want to just run around with a hurt level 1 Blade Master, 0 XP, 0 items. So, I do the same opening as I just did against Elf. This time, unfortunately, no, what's it called? This time, unfortunately, I did not get Slippers of Agility. Got Mantle. Gonna run across. Grunt scouts the middle path, which should safeguard me from him rushing through middle path. I make my second burrow, and Blade creeps a little bit more. Try not to take damage with Blade, with Grunt. And it looks like also he's gonna do the Goblin Laboratory creeping. Which is interesting, because I'm actually in position to stop him. And normally I might not be, but I am. I'm gonna make a second burrow as well. Speed scroll over. And I took it. Not the lightning shield though, but I took the creep. Very important. Very nice. I faked an attack. You saw the Blade Master swinging his blade. And I faked him out, made him damage it. And now we're all the better for it. Unfortunately, I didn't get the lightning shield. That's a pity. Now I'm gonna try and rush and get the Butsu speed. He's gonna try and do the same thing, so I'm actually gonna spend another wind walk, very painful loss of mana, just to get there faster. And I actually didn't get the selection circle on time, which is really a pity.
If you could follow up Blade Master with another hero from any race, would Shadow Hunter still be your most common pick?
Maybe. Let me think about it. I don't know actually. I think it would be fairly common.
Yes, Lord. What do you want? I am yours. Master? Yes, Lord.
Yeah, I don't think you would suddenly go Lich. Maybe Lich Frost Armor would be very high prio, but you can't heal the Lich then. Oh yeah, with Heal Salt.
We need more gold. We're under attack. What do you want? Yes, Lord. Excellent choice. Oh. Yes. Excellent choice.
He really wants level 3.
What do you want?
So he's gonna keep fighting for it.
Yes. What do you want?
Level 3, shot. He's just hard creeping. Luckily I took that level 5.
Oh. Excellent choice. Yes, Lord. Yes. Excellent choice.
I had a chance to get it with crit. Oh, really good. He summoned another water Ellie.
Oh. Master?
And I killed some stuff here. Still another creep.
Zug Zug, I am yours. Want to see something?
Direct my
Oh. Hey.
will be my next big
Work
day.
complete. Yes.
You
Yes,
will
Lord.
power.
Oh.
Greetings, friend.
Yes, Lord.
I run down because I know my shadow is up here. Gives me a chance to hex.
What task is there? Yes. Oh. Research First task is there. I am yours. First task is there. Yes, Lord. Yes. We're under attack. Ready to ride.
I pretended that I'm gonna walk towards him, but it's not true.
Who'll be my
Yes,
next
Lord.
big damn?
Really, what you need
Dead.
is creep as much as possible. And I'm even gonna put a peon at the bridge because I don't want to delay in any shape or fashion with the rest. Running towards him is just to make him more paranoid about the Archmages that just escaped death and TP'd.
Task is there.
But really what I'm looking for is to creep with him leaving me alone. Now I'm gonna get Spirit Walker, upgrade. I'm gonna get Pillage just in case. And I'm covering the middle path with a peon.
I am yours. I am hero and obey. Yes.
I would love to creep his laboratory, his merc camp. I'm afraid it's too risky, but
I am yours.
I really feel like maybe I should do it because it gives me good position on his on the base trade. Like, let's say if he went past the left side, like past here to my base, that would be really bad for me. But at least it would give me position to base trade. So even though this is risky, it's also high value because he'll be getting this later for free because it's so close to him. He can use militia. So as long as I do it when he doesn't know about it, that helps a lot. Now I'm gonna staff home. I got something really good that's close to him. I'm gonna staff home and I'm gonna sell the staff now. And here he is. Gonna get a healing salve and a speed scroll. You always need to have a speed scroll. Looks like he's headed over my way. So I shouldn't be creeping anything right now. It's too risky. I'm gonna give the speed scroll and the mana pull to my Shadow Hunter. Another raider? Question mark?
Direct my
Yes.
blade.
Task is there. Yes.
And if he's thinking of attacking me now, which is actually very likely, I'm gonna mass repair and I'm gonna base trade. Gonna attack.
Yes, Lord. What task is there?
And I should start the base trade ASAP. He does have a guard tower. Credit to him.
Yes, chieftain. Say the word.
I have pillage, so that's nice.
What trouble? Yes. What task is there? I am yours.
So he did kill the peon,
Say the word.
but he's not looking to base trade. I know he always goes Blood Mage. He has no dust. Just checking if he has an expansion or not. And I'm gonna get the other camp. Another burrow. Keep upgrading. He does not have an expansion. In fact, he didn't finish this. So I made a really good move here. Pulling him back to base. Gives me this creep as well. Gives me level 3. And most of all, I keep him in his base. And that's really the key. Now we're gonna creep the other camp. That will be 2 out of 2 for the very high value camp. I'm gonna momentarily cancel my armor upgrade to get back my money. So I can also get an invul from him. I have eyes on him again. I already finished this camp, so that's really nice because he'll be looking to come over here. I will buy some time by attacking a caster, which focuses him on my Blade Master. When instead I'm really just buying time for my for my Shadow to finish this camp here. Now I'm gonna get my armor upgrade and speed scroll out. And the question is he going full-blown attack? Well, the militia will tell the story. They can't keep a secret. If his militia are in the middle of the map, I'm gonna pump resources to go over 50. If I don't see militia, I will stay put in present position. I don't see militia, so I'm just gonna... I can't exactly start a big camp either. He might think that he still has this. Or where is he actually? I don't know. Okay, I'm just gonna go over. It's too risky. Is he actually doing my red spot? No, he's not. I'm gonna creep because I can't figure out where he is. I think he went to this to get some crucial level maybe. I got 1-1 upgrades. Oh, hello. Oops. Okay, double creeping. Feels good, man. Ah, here he is. Not quite ready for that one, no.
Say the word. I am under attack. What do you want? Oh, spirit. I am yours. Excellent choice. I am one.
Traitor Walker.
Use my power.
What task is there?
Battle plan. He has no invul on Archmage.
We're under attack. Haste to my blade. On you. Need something. What task is there? What do you want? Yes, Lord. What do you want? I am yours. Yes, Lord.
So focusing Archmage is valid.
Excellent choice. Yes.
Except of course he has Banish, probably.
What task is there? Say the word.
Gonna get another attack upgrade.
Trouble. Yes, Lord.
Only Blood Mage level 2. Not too threatening. I always try to make sure I have a Zeppelin against Blood Mage. So I'm just gonna put my peons prematurely in position to repair. Quickly finish this so I get my Zeppelin. Sentry Ward for safety. Now I can let my peons work again because it's fine. We're gonna get a Zeppelin. Just disenchant this so I don't have to bother with it. Get my claws. And he is actually using invis stuff. We're gonna put one peon in position to expand, but it's not the goal here. We're gonna make another walker. A lot of mana on Shadow. Should be a pretty straightforward win, I would think, but pride comes before the fall. There is still a high value camp here, but I can save it for later. Most of all, I want to be in position to destroy his expansion, because I would argue it's fairly likely that he has it. He did indeed clear this, which explains where he was in the mid game. Gonna check the expansion now, and he does not have it, which is good news. It also means that there's nothing of high value nearby, which gives me this for free. However, he's probably here looking what is still there to be done. And if I just go back home, I'll be giving too much space. So now, instead, I get a nice little free kill. Gonna get another grunt. I'm 70 food now, nice. And I get to pressure his base. I have 28 mana on Witch Doctor, so I don't get to cast another Serpent Ward. I get in position for my expansion, and I start doing some siege damage, which also gives me resources because of pillage. Gonna use Blade Master to scout. He's here, so we run.
We're under attack. I am your trouble. Something need to eat. Say the word. Spirits, I answer the call. I am your problem.
Nokradabash.
What? Oh, say the just word. As full speed ahead. What? Yes, Lord. Yes.
I get to expand. He sends his militia back home. I get another Serpent Ward. Sentry Ward, sorry. I did lose my Speed Scroll, so I'm gonna give Heal Solve to Shadow. And I'm gonna get another Speed Scroll on my Blade Master. It looks like he's turning his back on me. Oh, no, misjudged.
Yes. I see. Yes, Lord. Something. What? I am yes. I dreamed of this. What task is there? Need something. I am one.
Heal Solve on this as well.
Yes, Lord.
And I'm going to give this to Shadow, Heal Scroll, and get another Heal Scroll, and finally finish this camp.
We're under attack. What task is there? Oh.
Gonna get 2 Heal Scrolls.
Yes, I am doing something.
And whatever this is. Oh, okay. That's good. I'll just drop the mantle and pick up the lightning shield because it's pretty good. Nice level up before a fight. He is just doing mini camps everywhere. I need to have good position, which fighting on this bridge wouldn't be. It's just looking for the value mini camps.
Are you hero and
We are
obey?
enemies.
Speaking of camping, he is
I am
camping.
yours.
He did finish all these small little camps. I am just thinking on my feet here, and I would say that actually Lightning Shield isn't as good as I would hope, because he will just dispel it. I'm gonna give one more speed scroll to Shadow,
Are you
and get
hero
this
and obey
slippers.
something?
Gonna get one more armor upgrade.
Yes,
Witch Doctor at strategic location here. He probably should know by now that I have an expansion, but I haven't seen him do some scouting recently. With Invis. Speaking of which, hello Footman. Now he's leaving that Footman there. I knew before I saw his army to provide a bait.
excellent.
He wanted to bait me.
I dream. Are you hero and obey?
Do a quick item review. He's got double heal scroll but only one invul, nothing on Archmage.
Be my next big death.
Gonna make another Kodo and another Grunt.
I am yours. Hey, hey, see something. Thanks to my blade. I am yours. Say no word. Yes, chieftain. Yeah, what passes there? I am doing something.
Okay, I'm really managing this fight poorly.
What passes there? Research complete. Say no word. Need something. I am one.
Will be my next big
Say no word.
Are you threatening me?
Need something. What passes there? Yes, chieftain. I am charming. Need something. What passes there? Yes, chieftain. I need something. Yes, yes, sir. I am need something.
I don't think I lost a unit, so as messily as it looked, I'm incredibly pleased about the progress of the game. Triple heal scroll, double greater mana potion, the usage of Zeppelin and Raiders and Kodo, the speed with which I cast Hex to interrupt Flame Strike, which has like a 1 or 2 seconds channel to be fully casted. And because I hexed that fast, very few Flame Strikes went off. The triple heal scroll covered most of the spells that he had. And I hexed his Blood Mage, which was out of position before he could use Invul. That was nice. Zeppelin did a lot, though I would say he had to try and shoot it down. It did a lot.
be my next.
The potential of the Zeppelin was even bigger if I interrupted his Siphon mana quicker on my Shadow by having better micro in Zeppelin control. I was happy with the upgrades that I had. Grunts and Raider 2-2 upgraded.
Yes, lord.
And my Blade Master languished a lot in the back of the fight. That one I wasn't very happy with. Didn't nearly get enough XP, damage in, not XP. Fighting position wise, this would have been better. That's how I was originally arrayed. But there's three reasons I would say why we ended up fighting on the bridge. One, and this is the major reason, he stutter steps, he kites backwards, casting slow trap on me. Slow, slow, slow. And then either I walk back and take 3 hits, or I keep going forward. We all know Smorks from Hearthstone. Always onwards, always forward. Huh? And the second reason is because he was making towers. If I let these towers come up, and in theory, the next towers as well, eventually I have so many towers that it will make the fight untenable for me. And the third reason is... I would say those are the 2 major reasons, and I forgot the rest. That's fine. I was also happy with the creep route and the threats on this base with pillage and the little bit of money I got from it.
Will be my next big death.
Having both greater manas was really helpful. And then finally to expand, and also the timing with which, the scouting in general. Overall I would say it was a really comprehensive and good game, but with a lot to improve as well. Happy to hear Mern. Yeah, that's why I feel like Blood Mage is very strong on maps that don't have laboratory. Because I don't get to have Zeppelin to buy.
Greetings, friend.
Kiesel Staintje, thanks for the 10-month sub, man. Rocco Max, make sure to keep a space between my name and your question, otherwise it doesn't light up red. You said, could 129 possibly be a patch that draws in new players? Allowing old and slow players like me not being humiliated by players like you. I think there's going to be people that come back to the game without much of the shape maybe they used to have. Absolutely new players, maybe as well. If they're looking for a nice game, nice challenge. One of the golden games of the century. Zeppelin counters Blood Mage because you can practically instantly pop your Shadow Hunter into the Zeppelin to interrupt the mana siphon and then drop him out again to do whatever you want with Shadow. There are only there's 5 ways to stop mana siphon. Go into a Zeppelin, hex or otherwise crowd control the Blood Mage, hex, stun, ensnare, kill the Blood Mage, and walk out of the mana siphon range. All of them cost something except Zeppelin. Maybe it costs you a microsecond if you do it fast. And you need to buy the Zeppelin. Backseat Counselor says, I noticed all hero passive abilities can be obtained via items as well. For instance, evasion and so on. But there are no critical strike and bash items. Why is it like that? Maybe they thought that if they put critical strike on a hero with high natural agility or damage, it would be too OP. So you could get critical strike item on something like, I don't know, Blade Master. And imagine a blade with crit, very high damage already. Can you imagine how much he would do? Kappa. Delta, thank you for the sub. Let's go next game. Will you go more TC first after the new patch, where TC is buffed in his movement speed and war stomp damage? No. I don't think TC first is good without over buffing him. He's just not that kind of hero. There are very few strength heroes that are good to take early. DK and Mountain King are the most compelling strength heroes that you can make early. And Beastmaster. DK is just because of his kit, Death Coil to heal other units and heroes, and Unholy Aura, which makes your entire army move faster and regenerate.
What you want? Ready to work.
And Mountain King because of Stormbolt and Stormbolt Surround and forcing expansions. And Beastmaster because of his summons and quick creeping ability. Now TC doesn't have any of that. War Stomp is a big team fight ability, not a micro ability. Same with Shockwave. You see, MK is possible because he has a single target high damage stun, Stormbolt. Whereas TC, he's a team play hero, a big fight hero. So why would you go TC first? It doesn't make sense. When you make a TC, it's like saying, I may be very weak now, but if I develop this bad boy early enough, he'll be threatening in the late game. Just don't mess with me for 10 minutes and he's gonna be a monster. I'm telling you. And there's just no reason that any pro player worth their salt in grain
Ready to work.
would let you get away with that.
What you want? Okie dokie. complete. Something is doing.
Worth their weight in salt,
What
yes.
you want? We need more gold.
Just wait 10 minutes while I do the thing.
Ready to work.
Wait, I came here for the PUBG gameplay. Ah, come back tomorrow. Sorry, man.
Yes, my life for the Lord. Yes, Lord. Oh. Ha! Hey. Huh? We need more lumber. There's something to use. I am yours. Oh. Huh? Double. What task is there? Yes. Work complete. Yes, Lord. What task is there? Are you hero and away? Yes. I can do it. Oh. What task is there? I am yours. Huh? Master? Oh. Yes! Yes. What task is there? Huh? Small move. Yes, Lord. Yes. Zug. What task is there? What you want? Oh. Excellent choice. Are you hero and obey? What you want? What? Yes, Lord. Hey. Huh? Oh. Master? Are you hero and what obey? You want? I am yours.
Is he doing my red spot?
Under attack.
I think he is. I mean my orange spot.
Something you're doing?
Grub X that he isn't.
Yes, Lord. Excellent choice.
Oh no.
What task is there? Hey. Ice. Huh?
He stole it.
Time. I am yours. Zug. No car. Zug.
The opposite of last game.
Yes, Lord.
Ah, that's
Are you hero and obey?
it's not good.
Hey. Yes. Excellent choice. Oh. Haste to my blade. Are you hero and obey? What task is there? Yes. Oh.
Meanwhile, he's doing this, and a Ogre 3 here.
Yes, Lord. Work complete. My life for the Lord. Double. What task is there?
He finished my little
I
one.
am yours. Excellent choice. Huh? What
Yeah.
task is there?
Exactly. Yeah, I was afraid of it, that he was doing this then this, and I did the perfect anti-scout for
Are
it.
you hero and obey? Yes.
At least I get... Oh my god. I wanted to say at least I can get this on.
What task is there? Ice. Oh. Yes. Haste to my blade. Ice. I am yours. What you want? Something you doing? Haste to my blade. Time. Oh. Are you hero and obey? Yes, Lord. Excellent choice. Excellent choice. Are you hero and obey? What task
Enjoy the level 3, bro.
Master? I am yours. What you want? What task is there? Master? Yes. Yes. Loktar. Yes, Lord. I am yours. Master? Zug. Oh. What you want? Yes. What task is there? Oh. Yes, Lord. Are you hero and obey? Yes. Oh. Yes, Lord. Oh. Master? I am yours. For the burning blade! My life for the Lord. Yes, Lord. Yes. Oh. Ice.
We are
What
enemies.
task is there? Hey. Excellent choice.
My blade.
Yes, Lord.
Who be my next?
Our town is under attack. What task is there? What you want? Oh. I am yours. What you want? Yes, Lord. Something you're doing?
Use my power.
What you want? We're under attack.
Big dead.
I am yours. Yes.
Who do I kill first?
Oh.
Be my next big dead. Direct my blade.
Master?
Killing me easy.
Yes, Lord. What passing there? Something you're doing? Are you hero and obey? Something you're doing? Happy to. What you want? Oh,
Use my power.
I am yours.
Direct my blade.
What task is
Be
there?
my victim.
Yes, Lord. What task is there? What do you want?
Yeah, man.
Oh,
Use my
yes,
power.
Lord. Oh,
Direct my blade.
excellent choice. Are you hero and obey? What do you want? What task is there? Yes, Lord. Excellent choice. Alice?
Where are enemies hiding?
Oops.
Oh, what task is there? More number. Excellent choice. Yes, Master. Yes, Lord.
Direct my blade.
Oh, excellent choice.
Tasdingo man. Move faster.
What task is there? Work complete.
Where are
Yes,
enemies
Lord.
be hiding?
I am yours. Yes.
I kill
Oh, we're under attack.
next victim. Repeat the man.
Our town is under attack. Yes, Lord. Yes. Time for killing.
Direct my
Yes,
blade.
Lord. Taste of my
Be
blade.
my next victim.
What do you want? We're under attack. Yes. Huh? Master, I am yours. Ha!
Where
Ready to ride.
Hiding.
No problem. What task is
Be
there?
my next
Alice?
victim.
Ha!
Direct my blade.
Yes. Trouble. Oh, are you hero and obey?
Where are enemies
I am yours.
hiding? Tasdingo man.
Oh, what task is there? Yes,
Direct my
I
blade.
am yours.
I dreamed of this. Who be my
What
next
task is
victim?
there?
Where are enemies hiding?
Yes, Lord. Are you hero and obey? Hey. Oh. What task is there?
The spirits of the
Master?
guide.
Mobu. Dabu. We're under attack.
Direct my blade.
I am yes.
Who be my next victim?
Our town is under attack. Taste of my blade.
Dream.
I am yours. Say the word.
Direct my blade.
I am one. Oh.
Tasdingo man.
Yes, Lord. Alice. Oh. Our town is under attack. I am yours. Our hero coming yes. Oh. Hey. Yes. The spirit I am yours. Ready to ride. For the burning blade. Under attack. Oh.
I see. Mother Earth guide me. I answer the call.
Yes, Lord. Trouble. Our town is under attack. What task is
I
there?
dreamed of this.
I am yours.
I answer the call. Just as
Need something.
I dreamed of this.
What task is there? Yes. Hey. Yes, chieftain.
Spirits
Yes. Word, happiness.
I
I am
dreamed
yours.
of this.
Excellent choice.
I answer the call.
What ready to ride? I am yours. Oh.
Nagrana.
What task is there? I am yours. Are you under attack?
I answer.
Oh. Yes, Lord.
I dreamed of
Something is doing I am yours.
spirits.
Yes. Yes,
I
Lord.
answer the call. I am one.
I am yours.
The spirits of the earth guide me.
Something is doing. What task is there?
Use my power.
I answer.
Oh.
Who be my next
Excellent
victim?
choice.
Master,
I am yours.
one.
We're under attack. Yes, something is doing. Oh.
Spirits.
What task is there? Our town is under attack. I am yours.
We are in
Are you hero and obey? What path is there? Excellent choice.
I dream.
I am yours. Your what path is there? Are you hero and obey? Yes, sir. What path is there? Excellent choice. Yes, Lord. Haste to my blade. What path is there?
I am one.
Oh. Wait. I am yours. Yes. What path is there? Excellent choice.
Yes. Something is doing? Be happy to.
Yes, Lord.
We are enemies.
Yeah.
Oh.
Trouble.
Now, brother.
Yes, Lord.
Just as
I am yours.
I am
Yes,
one.
Lord. Oh. Yes.
I answer.
Yes, Lord. What trouble? What path is there? Oh. I am yours. Yes, Lord. Oh. Are you hero and obey?
I kill first.
I answer.
What path is there?
Now,
Yes,
brother.
Lord. I am yours.
Dream.
Direct my blade.
Oh.
Yes.
I am yours.
Need something? Yes.
What path is there? Wait. Oh. Yes, Lord.
I dream.
What path is there?
Be my
Are you hero?
Yeah, ready to ride.
Ha! Yes, Lord.
No problem.
What
I am
path
one.
is there? I am yours.
Now,
What path is there? I am yours. Yes, Lord.
We are enemies of this hiding.
What you want? Can't build it.
I am yours.
Yes.
Do I kill first?
What path is there?
Yes.
I am yours. Yes, Lord. What path is there? I am yours.
Something is doing? Word. Master. No problem. Can't build it.
Yes, Lord.
I
What path
am
is
one.
there? Oh.
Yeah.
You be my next
Say the word.
Yes, Lord. I am yours.
one.
What path is there? Yes, Lord.
direct
I
my
answer.
I am yours. Oh. Yes, Lord. Oh.
Now, brother. I dream the
Who do I kill?
Yes, Lord.
one.
What path is there?
Fury of
Yes, Lord. Oh. I am yours.
Research complete.
Yes,
Work complete. Not enough mana.
what path is there? Oh. I am yours.
Yeah. Complete.
Oh.
one.
What path is there? Oh. Yes, Lord.
Something is doing?
What path is there? Yes, Lord. Yes.
Right.
What path
I
is there?
answer. I dream.
I am yours.
Ready to ride.
Yes, Lord. Excellent choice.
Dream.
What you want?
Direct my
Oh.
I am one.
I am yours.
who do I kill first?
Something is doing?
Direct my blade.
Happy to. What you
I
want?
answer.
Oh.
It is destiny.
Use my
What
power.
path is there?
Need something? Something.
I am yours.
Young man.
I answer.
Oh.
Direct my blade.
Ready to
Yes,
ride.
Lord.
I dream.
Who be my next big
Yes.
man?
What you want?
We are enemies to hiding.
What you want? Bird.
What path is there?
Spirits of the earth. I answer.
Oh.
See.
Are you hero and obey? Yes, Lord.
I
Yes.
dream the
What
We are
path is there?
enemies hiding.
Yes. Something is doing?
I am yours.
I answer the call.
Use my power.
What you want? Okie dokie.
What path is there?
Yes.
Yes, Lord.
Something
I
is doing?
answer the call. It is destiny.
Oh. I am yours.
Direct my blade.
Oh,
I am one.
Use my power. Yeah, man.
I am
I
yours.
answer the call.
Yes, Lord. I am yours. Yeah. Yes, Lord.
I am one.
Excellent choice. Yes, chieftain. Oh,
I dream
Direct my blade. Use my power.
I am yours. No problem. Need something?
Where our enemies be hiding. Direct my blade.
What do you want? I can do that. Be happy to. Yes. Can't build work.
Who do I
Say
kill?
the word.
Direct my blade. Who be my next victim?
Need something?
I am one.
Direct
Yes,
my
chieftain.
blade.
Yeah.
Use my power.
Oh. Need something? Say the word.
Who do I kill?
Need something? Yes, chieftain. Yes, Lord.
I dreamed of this.
Say the word. Need something? What task is there? Taste of my blade.
I answer the call.
Yes, Lord. No problem. Oh. What do you want? I am yours. Yes, Lord. I am yours. Oh, welcome, right.
Who be my next victim?
I am yours. Yes, chieftain.
Use my
Oh,
I dreamed.
what task is there?
I answer the call.
direct my
We'll get him away.
I am one.
I am yours. 20 low. Yeah. Yes, Lord.
I dreamed.
What task is there?
who be my next
Yes,
victim?
Lord.
The spirit is
Oh. Yes,
I
Lord.
dreamed of this.
Excellent choice.
I answer the call.
Where our enemies be hiding.
What
I am
task is
one.
there? I am yours.
I dreamed of this. I am one with thee.
Say the word.
What troubles you?
Yes, Lord.
Use my power.
The spirit says
Where our enemies be hiding.
I answer.
No problem. What task is there?
I can do that.
Yes, Lord.
Who be my next victim?
I am yours. Yes, Lord.
I answer.
I am yours. What task is there? Yes, Lord. Excellent choice.
Just as I was. I am one.
What task is there? Yeah. Yes, Lord.
I answer the call.
Oh,
What do you want?
I am yours. No problem. Oh, what task is there?
Something you're doing?
I answer the call.
I am yours.
I am one.
For the burning blade! Yes,
I
Lord.
am one.
Yes, chieftain. Oh, I am yours.
Where our enemies
Just hiding.
Yes, Lord.
I answer the call.
Oh,
use my power.
I am one.
yes, Lord.
Who be my next victim?
I dream what troubles you.
Alice. Yes,
I
chieftain.
dream.
What task is there? Yes, Lord.
I am one.
Oh,
Direct my blade.
yes, Lord.
Yes.
Excellent choice.
I dream.
Who be my next victim? It be a
What
pleasure.
task is there?
Our whole mind is command.
Yes, Lord.
What do you want?
What task is there?
Yes.
Yes, Lord.
One.
Oh,
Ah, ready to ride. What do you want?
I
I
am yours.
answer the call.
Who be my next victim? Direct my blade. What trouble is he
Spirits of
charming?
the earth guide. Spirits surround me. I answer the call.
I am yours. Yes! Oh! I am yours. Yes, Lord.
I breathe.
I will hear and obey. Oh, right, right.
Not enough mana.
I am one.
Yes! What
I
out is
breathe.
Oh,
Yes,
I am yours.
I am one with the earth.
What task is there? Oh,
Use thy power. Tasdingo man.
I am yours.
Earth guide me.
Oh, what task is there? I
I
am yours.
answer the call.
What task is there?
Where is hiding?
Spirits
Oh, I am yours.
I
What
dream.
task is there? I will hear and obey. I am yours. Yes,
I
Lord.
am one.
What task is there? Yes, Lord. What
I
task is there?
dreamed of this. I am one with the earth.
I am yours.
Spirits surround me.
Yes, Lord.
I answer the call. I am
I
one
am yours.
with the earth.
Oh. I am yours. Yes, Lord. What task is there? Come on. Let's ride. No problem. What task is there? Oh. What task is there? Oh.
Use my power.
What task is there?
Who do I kill first?
Need something?
Use my power.
Oh.
You be my next
Excellent
big
choice.
death.
What task is there?
Direct my blade.
I am yours. Gosh. Oh. Yes. What task is there? Oh. Not yet.
I answer now.
Yeah. What task is there?
I am one.
Yes, Lord.
Be a pleasure.
What task is there? Yes, Lord. I will hear and obey. Something that we need more gold. Oh.
I
What
dream.
task is there?
Tasdingo man.
Oh.
Our town is under
What
attack.
task is there? Yes, Lord.
Direct my blade. Use my power.
What you want?
I am yours.
I answer the call.
Oh. Yes, Lord. I am yours. What
I
task
answer
is
the
there?
call.
Oh. I am yours.
I
Yes, Lord.
dreamed of this.
What task is there? I am yours.
I answer the call.
Oh. Yes, Lord. I need
Direct my blade. You be my next
Something. I am one.
I am yours.
my power. What trouble he be charming?
Yes, Lord. Excellent choice.
Next dream. Use my power.
Yes, Lord. Yes.
Where are enemies?
I am yours.
Who do I kill first?
What task is there?
Who will be my next victim?
Something needs doing.
Direct my blade. We be
I am yours. Yes. Are you hero and obey?
Who will be my next
What
victim?
task is there? Yes.
Where are enemies hiding?
I have pillage.
Yeah, man. Direct my blade.
I am yours.
Here we go.
Are you hero
Who
and
will be
obey?
my next victim?
We're under attack.
Where are
Yes, Lord. Yes.
Master. Doctor.
who do I kill?
What task is there?
Right. Where are enemies?
Yes, Lord.
Die.
Oh.
Use my power. Spirit we be charming.
He sees me creeping, but I still have to try. Because I need money.
Direct my blade. Yeah, man.
I am
Plus I
yours.
want to have some fun. I just broke this freaking siege.
Oh. Taste of my blade.
Who do I kill first? We be charming.
I am yours.
Spirit, where are
What
enemies?
task is there? I am yours.
I dream.
Who do I kill first?
Yes, Lord. I am yours.
I answer.
Yes, Lord.
Who be my next
I am
victim?
yours. Oh. Yes, Lord. Oh.
It be a
I am yours.
Who be my next victim?
Yes, Lord.
Who do I kill first?
I am one.
Who be my next victim? Use my power. Right.
What task is there?
Who be my
I am
next
yours.
victim?
Are you hero and obey?
Who do I kill first?
Yes, Lord.
Direct my blade.
What
I
task is
answer
there?
the call.
Who be my next victim?
Yes.
Where are
What
enemies?
task is there?
I thank
Yes,
you.
Lord.
Why are you so
Are you
good?
hero and obey?
Who do I kill first?
I am yours.
I'm going to get surrounded.
Yes.
That's how it goes.
What
Next
task is there?
victim.
Yes, Lord. Excellent choice. Are you hero
Direct
and
my
obey?
blade. It be a pleasure.
What task is there?
Use my power.
Oh. Yes. Yes, Lord. Excellent
Who do I
choice.
kill first?
Yes. We're under attack. Excellent choice.
Where are enemies hiding?
I am yours.
Direct my blade. Yeah, man.
Oh.
Use my
I am yours.
I am one.
We be charming.
Oh.
Yeah, man. It be a pleasure.
Yes, Lord.
Name me that.
What task is there?
friend.
Aye.
Who do I kill first?
I dreamed of this.
Use my power.
We're under attack.
Where are
Can
enemies?
this freaking breaker stop already?
Move faster.
No!
Use my power.
No!
Task is there.
I am one.
I needed a little bit more mana.
I dreamed of
Yes, Lord. We're complete. Oh.
now Radabash.
I am yours.
I dreamed of this.
Yes, Lord. Ah! What do you want? What task is there? Are you hero and obey? Trouble. Yes, Lord.
I am one with the earth.
What task is there?
So close.
I am yours.
What troubles you? Just as I foresaw, Mother Earth guide me. I see.
Oh.
I dreamed of this. Now
Yes, Lord.
Radabash.
Something needs what you want. Be happy to. Oogie doogie.
I am yours.
I can do that. Be happy to. Something
What
needs doing.
task is there?
I can do that. Be happy to. I can do that. Yes, oogie doogie.
Oh.
Something needs
We're under attack. Yes, Lord.
What do you want?
Yes.
Something needs doing. What troubles you? What do you want?
Oh.
Spirit says
Yes. Something needs doing. What do you want?
Yes, Lord. Hey.
I am one with the earth.
Yes.
What task is there? Are you hero and obey? Oh. Hey. We need more gold. What task is there? Excellent choice.
I am one with the earth.
Yes, be happy. We're under
Oh.
attack.
Yes, Lord. Hey. Yes. Are you
I answer.
obey? Yes.
Yes.
I am yours. Oh.
What do you want? Word.
Yes, Lord. Oh.
I am one.
What task is there?
I answer.
I am yours.
Spirit says.
Are you
If
hero?
I got that heal off on my shadow. Oh, if I got that heal off on my shadow, I was like 89, 89, 89, 89. $89 mana and I needed 90 and the Spellbreaker kept taking like 5 off. I could Windwalk my blade, bring Circlet, give Circlet, get 3 extra mana or something and then heal wave and I would have been able to survive and probably kill back 1 or 2 of his final priests.
Something you doing? Okie dokie. Work. Be happy too. I can do that. What do you want? Okie dokie. Ready to work.
Why didn't I solve up after the camp? Because I have no chance to win with only blade. I needed shadow. I wasn't close to Bladestorm, I was close to enough experience for it, but it wouldn't have been enough
Work. We need more gold.
because I don't have mana.
We need more gold. Ready to work. Something you doing? We need more gold. We need more gold. We need more gold. Ready to work. Work complete.
Where was Gondor when we were getting tower rushed? That's a good question, I lost sugar. Where was Gondor when we were getting tower rushed? Where was Gondor when he casted Blizzard on my burrows? Where was...
I thank you.
Nice try, Grub.
Thanks.
I was wondering if you could set up your cam so we can see your fingers for one game.
Ready to work.
Anyway, thanks for streaming, smiley face.
Work complete.
There's one game like that on YouTube.
Do that.
If you just want to see it once,
More gold.
at Tardy, just check out YouTube. The thing is now, I will not risk open war with human.
Ready to work.
But open war is upon me, whether I will it or not.
Yes.
My life for the Lord.
Yes, Lord.
Master,
I am yours.
something you doing? What do you want?
Oh. I am yours.
Yes. Master,
Oh. Yes.
Atari, thank you, man.
work complete.
Excellent choice. What task
I don't think I got behind because of a late war mail. You could see how expensive it was to keep my...
Yes. Happy to.
Yes, Lord.
You want?
demolishers alive.
What task is there?
He could have done a better job at damaging my demolishers.
Master,
I am yours. Are you hero and obey? Excellent choice.
yes.
What task is there? Are you hero and
We're
obey?
under attack.
Excellent
What
choice.
do you want?
Are you hero and obey? Yes. Are you hero and obey? Excellent choice.
Master,
I am yours.
want?
Excellent choice.
Yes.
What task is
Nice
there?
creeps.
Hey. Excellent choice.
Build more burrows.
Yes. Hey. Work
Yes.
complete. Yes, Lord.
Huh?
What task
want?
is there?
Yes.
Oh.
Master.
Haste to my
Time
blade.
to die.
Haste.
You just did Awesome.
Thumbs up.
What task is there? Ha! Yes. Hey. Are you hero and obey? Yes. Hey.
I totally get it,
Hero
but
and obey.
it's still important for me to do those things, Asuma.
Oh.
Thanks for your feedback.
Excellent choice.
I like
Work complete.
Yes.
What you want? Task
Can I
is there?
help you?
Yes, Lord.
Master. Thumbs up.
What task is there?
Dabu.
Hey.
Doktar. Yes. Swobu. Dabu. For the whole
I am yours.
Doktar.
Yes. Yes, Lord. Are you hero and obey?
Master. Yes.
Our town is
under attack. Something
I have no weakness anymore in my base, so I don't mind him getting to my base without me defending. Why do I always get Shop Circlet? It's just really good. It's 175 gold for 6 stats. Stats is the stuff of life. You look at my total stats right now, it's 45 plus 55 plus 8 is 63. So I get a 10% bonus to my current stats for 175. And heroes is the stuff of Warcraft. So 10% damage to those. Pretty poor way of explaining it because it doesn't explain much of the maths or the reasons, but it's worth it. That's what I'm trying to say anyway.
Haste for my blade. Are you hero and obey? Yes.
Master.
Yes, Lord. Are you hero and obey? Hey.
What you want?
What task is there? Ha! Haste to my blade. Haste.
Master.
Excellent choice. Are you hero and obey? Excellent choice. I am yours. What task is there? Yes. Yes, Lord. Excellent choice.
Yes.
Oh.
What you want? Build there.
Something real scary.
Yes, Lord.
Okay, I can see the timing.
Complete.
I also know that he does not have
Oh.
any
I am
tower.
yours. Yes, Lord.
Work complete.
I am yours. Hey. Excellent choice.
He also has no threat because I don't think he has Beastmaster or Mountain King yet. Let's see, yeah, he's making from Tavern, from Altar. So I know I can actually creep right now because his Altar hero is still making. It's good to know. I know exactly when it finishes. Now Mountain King finish, and he's doing the Goblin Shot.
Excellent choice. What task is there? Ha!
I'm gonna harass it.
Haste to my blade.
Research complete.
Yes, Lord. What task is there?
Who'll be my next big death?
I am yours.
He's not doing
Excellent
it.
choice. Hey.
Oh, then he's here. Then I'm gonna catch his Sorks.
What task is there?
Nope.
Are you hero and
We are
obey?
enemies.
Belay that order.
Oh.
Use my power.
Yes, Lord.
Now he's doing the shot. And it's too risky for me to harass it, really.
We need more ready to
What task is there?
We are enemies.
So instead I'll take some smallies, get level 2, get a Kodo.
under attack.
Who'll be my next?
Probably saw me or heard me.
Excellent choice. Are you hero and obey? Yes. Haste.
XP Tome yoinked.
I am yours. Oh. Excellent choice. Are you hero and obey?
He doesn't have
Hey.
dust.
What task is there?
Oh,
Yes.
oh, pity. Pity is what stayed Bilbo's hand.
Enemies. Hide.
Yes, Lord.
Greetings, friend.
Oh.
We're under attack.
Be my next big
Research
death.
complete.
I am yours. What task is there? Excellent choice.
Direct my blade. Use my power. Hide.
Greetings, friend.
I am yours. Hey.
We are enemies. I use my power.
Ready to ride.
We are enemies.
Oh. Are you hero and
You be my next big
yes, Lord.
Nice item.
Yes, I am yours.
Greetings,
We're under
friend.
attack. Excellent choice. Are you hero?
Nice item.
Good task is there. I am
Laugh
yours.
in the face of danger.
I get my blade. Yama will be my next big devil.
Gonna get attack upgrade.
Yama.
And let's see, what unit do I need most? I'll get another raider.
Direct my blade.
Need something. Good task is there. Haste to my blade.
Will be my next.
Yes. We're
Another burrow.
attack. Oh,
Use my power.
I am yours.
Direct my blade.
It's not enough just to pressure with shadow. I mean with blade. I also need to bring my shadow hunter in.
Will be my next.
Because otherwise he will out-crit me, I think. And then if he hits me, it's gonna be very awkward. So I'm gonna put a bee on it natural to potentially expand. I'm gonna threaten from both sides.
Obey.
Direct my blade.
Yes, Lord. Yes.
Will be my next big dem.
Research
Who do I
complete.
kill first?
Yeah.
Will be my next big dem. We are hiding. Use my power.
Yes, Chieftain.
Will be my next big dem.
I am yours.
Who do I kill first? Will be my next big dem. We are enemies. Hiding. We be
What you want? Yes, Lord.
will be my next big dem. We are enemies. Hiding. Will be my
I
next
am yours.
big dem.
What task is
We
there?
are enemies. Be hiding.
We're under attack. I am yours. Yes.
Use my power.
Yes, Chieftain.
We be charming.
What task is there?
Who do I kill?
Are you
first?
threatening me?
I was meaning to send the Zeppelin to rescue my shadow,
To my blade.
but Blade still needs it more.
Full speed ahead.
What task is there?
Who be my next big dem?
Earth guide.
Use my power.
We're under attack. Yes, Lord. Are you hero and obey? Ready to ride.
Direct my blade.
Gonna get another attack upgrade.
Are you threatening me?
Be a pleasure.
What task is there?
Keep up the full threat.
Yes, Chief. We're under attack. I am yours.
What? Full
Our
speed
town is
ahead.
under attack.
We are enemies.
Yes, Lord.
Got it.
What do you want? I can do that. We're under attack. What task is there?
What?
Who be my next big dem? Just as
Are you threatening me?
I kill first.
Full speed
Our
ahead.
town is under attack. Yes. Yes.
We are enemies.
I am one.
What?
We're under attack.
Who do
I am yours. Our town is under attack. Excellent choice. Something in doing?
direct my blade?
What task is there? Oh, yeah. Research complete.
Who be my next big dem?
I am yours. Say that we're under attack. Our town is under attack. Where? Yes, Lord. Yes.
I answer the call.
Oh, need something. I am yours. Yes,
I am
Chieftain.
one.
What?
Are you threatening me? Full speed ahead. What? Got it. Full speed ahead.
Yes,
Are you
Chieftain.
threatening me?
remember me. But I subbed when I won my Muay Thai fight in Thailand. Unfortunately, I lost my last one. But
Yes.
I saved some pennies so I can keep on subbing still.
I remember.
See you on the ladder. Hashtag fight for Grubby.
I'm just happy you're not dead, dude. You lost your last one. Hope you didn't, hope it was close. Hope it was close. Well fought. I concede. Thanks for the reset, man. See you on the ladder. Am I doing any fun requests for strategies again? Yeah, dude, tomorrow. Isn't pillage upgrade cheap? Why does it feel like Grubby seldom has it when it can be very useful? Didn't I just have it? Or didn't I? Yeah, he won by points, so it wasn't too bad. Oh, okay, not knockout. Thanks, Doty. I didn't have pillage. Oh, but it was unexpected. Unexpected base trade. Yeah, I should have got it. Guys, I'm so sorry for all the money we lost. No wonder I only barely had enough money to TP. I even left a raider there for pillaging. No, he had no gold. We don't need to check Sean Marv. I'm 100% sure he had no expansion. But he had been long distance mining for a bit. The Turtle Rock human. I'll try to get pillage next time. Mistakes happen.
Greetings, friend.
Yo, Steel13, thanks for the Twitch Prime sub. Appreciate it. Another human. They're getting in line today.
Yes, something you're doing? Happy to.
Okay, ready, guys? What? Not bad. Even got the space right.
Yes. Okie dokie. Ready to work.
Greetings, friend.
Ready to work. I can do that. We need more.
New world record of quickest UHF. A new world record of quickest win on Melting Valley over human. Nice. Sir Evron, thanks for the
I
subs.
thank you.
Are you more comfortable with full serious day than full requests day than before when it was mixed?
Are you more comfortable with the full serious and then full request day than before when it was mixed? Yeah. Yes, Chuddy. To answer, it gives so much peace and comfort knowing today full tryhard, tomorrow full clan fiesta, cheese, off meta. I enjoy both versions of playstyle more having separated them. It's interesting, because before I didn't really know what I was going to get. I didn't know how to prepare. Do I prepare stinky cheese, but I get no requests? Suddenly I play serious? It's weird mindset change. Or the opposite, I plan to play serious, I get requests, which is great, I love it. But then it was like, well now, why did I just replay review? To get better, and then next game I'm playing Night Elf Mass Mountain Giants. So I really enjoy both styles of play. That's what's beautiful for me for Warcraft 3 as well. And splitting it helps. I would do the same thing in Heroes of the Storm. Full serious meta draft, full unserious. The problem is, in HOTS I can't do it. Why? You've got 4 teammates. So if I want to goof off and play Raynor all day, that is such an attractive and important idea to me. But the only format that I can play it in is quick play, quick match. Which is complete disaster in terms of serious games. I want to play unseriously in a serious format, and in Heroes it's not possible, because if I do that in Hero League Draft, I'm gonna disadvantage my 4 teammates. I wish I could play in ranked, not giving a damn about anyone else, but that doesn't make sense. It's a team game. That's not me anyway. So I love that I can do that in Warcraft 3. Like, yeah, let's try to win with Pitlord first. Everything else is serious, but Pitlord first. What about Mountain Giants? Is Mass Mountain Giants not viable? Punoko? Situationally, yes. If your opponent is going Mass Workers, it's pretty good. Unranked draft is better. Yeah, I could do that. It's just that people that watch, they won't feel as excited about unranked draft. I think there's a real stream atmosphere of Hero League only in Heroes. Why are Mountain Giants bad when they have 1600 HP? They're also 7 food. They cost more than an expansion. Let that sink in for a second. A Mountain Giant costs more than an expansion. That means in order to be good, the Mountain Giant needs to have an immediate impact in the next minute. Otherwise, you might as well have made an expansion. And what is the Mountain Giant's impact in the next minute? Maybe those 1600 HP drop to 1500 or 1200 or 1000. But that's still not the full value of a Mountain Giant, of a unit, of an investment. The full value of a unit is big damage, not big HP. When you make a Wyvern, you can immediately kill workers or casters, or focus heroes. If you make Mountain Giants, you're getting ready for a sustained fight, where he can stay alive for a long time, so long as people attack the Mountain Giant, which they won't. They can taunt, yes. That is true.
What do you want? Work. Okie dokie. Work. Okie dokie. Ready to work.
I think a Tree of Life does similar damage to a Mountain Giant in a fight. You could just spam Tree of Life and fight with them.
Ready to work. What do you want? We need more gold. Happy to. We need more
Maybe
gold.
Brown-in-law. It depends day to day, I think.
Something you're doing?
It depends what TV shows I watch.
We need more gold. We need more gold. We need more gold. Ready to
Taunt gets better. The Mountain Giant's taunt is a long cooldown ability that forces everyone to attack him.
Thank you.
I always thought biggest disadvantage of Mountain Giants is healing costs a lot of wells. Value. Also, I wanted to ask what you think about Dreadlord mass destroyers in PTR
Something
versus
you're doing?
humans. It seems really strong.
Yeah, that's true. Carrion Swarm. But then again, it was already before as well. Destroyers Panda, same thing. There's nothing about the Dreadlord that makes that significantly better than when Panda does it. So yes, you are correct. It's strong, but it already existed. As for the Mountain Giant's health costing mana from Moonwell, it's true, but you should always get Wellspring if you have Mountain Giants, and the physical armor that they can take.
Excellent choice.
There used to be a strategy in 2-on-2. One would mass mountain giants with keeper first, of course. The other Farseer first,
Excellent choice. Yes.
and mass demolishers. We're talking 7 demos, 5 giants.
What do you want? I am yours.
And it was good.
Excellent choice. I need more gold. We need more gold. What do you want?
And what about air, you might wonder? Yeah, wasn't as good for some reason. They would like add some archers, and air in 2-on-2 is not so strong. Air is good in 1-on-1 sometimes, and in 3v3, 4v4, but in 2-on-2 for some reason air is really weak.
Master. Zug.
Usually because there's either someone with fiends, with web, or mass dryads, or whatever. Back then, when that was a strat, I tried air. Like, you would have dedicated 2-on-2 teams playing that, and could not beat it with air. So we copied it for a while. Maybe there were archers too, I don't know. I don't remember if there was anything else. Shamans, archers.
Yes, Lord. Excellent choice. What task is there? I am yours. Haste my blade.
It's not that weird to have 3 circlets
Yes, Lord.
if I purchase 2 of them. Then it's not luck. Still good though.
Yes, Lord. I will hear and obey. I am yours. I am yours. What do you want? Work excellent choice. What task is there? Yes.
What do you want?
Lord.
Dabu. Swobu.
Yes, Lord.
Yes. Time for killing.
What task is there? I will hear and obey. Yes, Lord. What task is there? Haste my blade.
What do you want?
I think I'm gonna get a tavern hero next.
Yes.
I have so many items
Excellent choice, sir.
for it.
Yes, Lord.
Zug.
What task is there? I will hear and obey.
Ready to brew.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
I am yours.
Work complete.
Yes, Lord. Oh,
Wanna blow something up?
I am yours. What task is there? Hey, I will hear and obey. I am yours.
Wanna blow something up?
What task is there?
What do you want?
Yes, Lord. Yes,
You'll love my new recipe.
Yes.
I am yours. Oh,
What do you
yes,
want?
Lord.
Wanna blow something up?
Swobu.
I am yours.
You'll love my new recipe. All stocked and ready to go.
Yes, Lord. Haste my
Care for a
blade.
cocktail?
We're under attack.
You'll love my new
What
recipe.
task is there? Oh,
We need more gold.
Wanna blow something up? Hurry, I've got things
I
to
am
blow up.
yours. Hey,
I'm all stocked and ready to go.
Lord.
Care for a cocktail? I'll
yes,
get that
Lord.
mixed up.
Excellent choice.
All stocked.
So much HP on
Yes,
Blade.
Complete.
Care for a cocktail?
So nice.
We need
You'll
more
love
gold.
my
We
new recipe.
need more gold.
Oh, I will hear and obey. I am yours.
I'm all stocked and ready to go.
Yes, Lord.
We're under attack.
Ha!
Care for a cocktail?
Oh. Yes. I
You'll love my new recipe. I'm all stocked and ready to
Yes.
go.
am yours. Excellent
You'll
research.
love my new
Ready to
recipe.
ride. What do you want?
Wanna blow something up?
Yes, master.
You'll love my new recipe.
What task is there?
I'm all stocked.
I am yours.
Yes.
Oh. Hey,
I think Secret Valley is more
Blow
forgiving
something up?
I am yours.
for going special heroes as Ark
Yes, Lord.
because of the Phantoms.
What task is there?
You can heal up for free anyway, so you don't need heal wave as much.
You
I could have gone healing spray, by the way, but
Wanna blow something up?
okay.
Are you hero and obey? I am yours. Research complete.
I'll stop.
What you want, time?
Carefully, cocktail. I'll shake that right up.
Task is there.
4 circlets.
Ha! Task is there.
Carefully, cocktail. Wanna blow something up?
Yes, Lord. Work complete.
Carefully, cocktail.
Ready to ride. What task is there? Hey,
You'll love my new recipe.
say the word. Oh. Need something. Yes, Lord.
Hello?
Yes.
Wanna blow something up? I'm all stocked and ready to go. You got
Work
it.
complete. Are you hero and obey?
So many
Wanna blow
skeletons.
something up?
Yes, Lord. I am yours. Complete. Excellent choice.
Carefully, cocktail. Wanna blow something up?
Okay, this is a serious Saturday, and I'm getting seriously
Something
frisky
doing? What
with
you
him.
want? Something need doing? What task is there? Are you hero and obey? Doing? I can. Oh. What task is there? Say the word. Yes, Lord. Something need doing? I am yours.
I'll shake that right up.
Oh. Take to my blade.
End my torment.
I am yours.
I'll get that mixed up.
What task is there? I am yours. Yes, Lord. Yeah. What task is there? Yes. Yes, Lord. Say the word. Yes, Lord. That's right. What task is there?
Carefully, cocktail.
Yeah. Yes, Lord.
I'm stocked and ready.
That's right. Need something.
Normally, you should never summon
Under attack. What task
Scroll of the Beast
I am yours.
on his side, on my side of the map.
What do you want? Yes, Master. I am yours.
Wanna blow something up? Carefully, cocktail.
Because then they can down portal out of it.
What do you want?
End my torment.
We need more lumber. What task is there? I am yours. Are you hero and obey?
Wanna blow
What
something up?
task is there?
I'll stop. You got it.
Yes, Lord. Yes, Chief.
Wanna blow something up?
What task is there?
A lot of lumber upgrades. Once I get through them,
Say the word. What
Anyone
task
else
is there?
hoping for charm
You'll
transmute?
love my new recipe.
Let the living
I'm all stocked and
me?
Research complete.
I'll get that mixed up.
Yes, Lord. What task is there?
Yeah, once I get through the
We need something. Yeah.
Wanna blow something up?
my torment.
You got
I
it.
will aid you.
nice.
You'll love my new recipe.
Let the living
What
beware.
task is there?
If I
I
must,
am
Wanna blow
yours.
something up?
Research complete. Yes, Lord. I am yours.
Then I can start spending wood on other things.
Yes, Master. What do you want? What task is there?
Or sending peons to Expo.
Be happy to. I am yours.
I'll shake that right up.
Yes. Hey.
You'll love my new recipe.
Oh. What task is there?
Wanna blow something up?
I will aid you.
Don't rush me.
If that is your wish,
Need something.
Where you want me go?
Gosh.
let the living
Oh.
Carefully, cocktail. I'm all stocked and ready to go.
end my torment.
Carefully,
I will
cocktail.
aid you.
I'll shake that right up. Don't rush me.
I am
Can I
yours.
help you? Wanna blow
We're
something up?
complete. Yes, Chief. Yeah. We're under attack. You want something need doing? What task is there? Are you hero and obey?
I'm stocked and ready to go.
Direct my hatred.
You'll love my new recipe. I'll shake that right up.
Yes. We're under attack.
Okay, he's still making boneyard,
Cocktail.
so no rush.
I'm all stocked.
I will aid you.
Don't rush me. I'll shake that right up.
Direct my hatred. Will this ever end?
I am yours.
You love the recipe. You got it.
Has every item drop been? Yeah, every item drop that could be has been a circlet.
Care for a cocktail? Wanna blow something up?
Let the living beware.
We're under attack. Research complete. Ready to work. I can do that. Something more quickly.
What task is there? Yes, sir. I need something. What task is there?
Something to doing. We need more lumber.
I am yours.
Say the word.
What task is there?
Yes.
Excellent choice.
Care for a
This is like his prep attack.
Greetings. What task is there? I am yours. Wait. Yes. Yes, sir. Haste to my blade.
I thank you.
Aloha.
Ready to work.
Wanna blow something up?
What task is there? Excellent choice. Hey. Are you hero?
You love
Yes. Are you hero and obey? Hey. Yes, sir. Then
Wanna
ready
blow
to work.
something
I
up?
am yours.
Don't rush
Say the
me.
word.
Hey, Risigan. Thanks, man.
I am yours.
Care for a cocktail?
Yes, Lord.
Alright, we've seen his tactics. We now put rune bracers on Blade.
Hero.
Say the
Hello!
word.
How's it going? Delia.
We need more gold.
Oh. Need something. Yes, Lord. Are you
Wanna
hero
blow
and
something
obey?
up? I'll get
I
that
am
mixed up.
yours.
Nice items.
What task
Jiminy
is there?
Jillikers.
Excellent
Let the
choice.
living beware.
Care for a cocktail?
Look at this.
Yes, Lord. What
You
task
love
It's like FFA.
We need more lumber. Something to doing. We need more gold.
I am
Say
yours.
the word. Who you want to eat something?
What task is there? Are you hero and obey?
Wanna blow something up?
Let the living
Yes, Lord.
beware.
We're under attack.
Why do I not use Spirit Walkers versus Undead? Destroyers, basically. Now, I know that he didn't have any this game, but it's usual for them to have some.
Yes. So.
Wanna blow something up?
Oh. Need something.
Care for a
Yes,
cocktail?
Lord. Yes, I am yours. Need
Wanna
something.
blow something up?
What task is there?
You love the recipe. Care for a cocktail? Wanna blow
Our
something
town
up?
is under attack.
You love my recipe.
Yes, chieftain.
Greetings, friend.
Why do you attack move with Blade Master? Oh, because sometimes you want to walk around them, you want to hit, but you also want to cut off their retreat. If you just stand still, then when he runs away, you start running. But if you know he's going to be running away, you start moving, and you body block him while getting full damage in. Then you get more damages. I tune in for a serious Saturday and see Alchemist 2nd, Dark Ranger 3rd. Yeah, I couldn't help myself. But it's okay, I would only be upset if we lost. Thanks for the subs, guys. Pals forever, Foxy Rendezvous, and By the Pope. Thanks again, Resigan, man. But you did it for creep scrub. You attack, move, attack, move. It's a good habit to foster. Foster. It's a good habit to foster. And sometimes I want to get closer to another creep. Like I start fighting from the front. You get your first hit in. But you know you're going to go from this creep to this creep. So you do chuck, 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 chuck. And by the time it's done, you're on the next one. And if that doesn't explain it, and you can see no actual reason for me to have done it, then it really is just for practice. Was the $1,000 donation off screen? Yeah. Yeah. 3 hours after I turned off my stream yesterday, middle of the rerun, someone dropped $500. And I looked at my phone and I was like, what? Is that a mistake? I looked for it, couldn't find it. I was like, okay, look again. By that time he had dropped another 500. 6 minutes later, I log in. I'm like, Toady? Are you here? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, did you know it was a rerun? Like, did you mean to? Was it a mistake? He's like, no, it's okay. You're awesome. I'm like, wow, okay.
Yes.
Thank you. And then he's like, have rich dreams. Yep, that was shortly before sleeping.
What do you want? Okie dokie. Ready to work.
TH versus Grubby Classic. Yeah, I mean the European TH version of it, right? Heroes at school? No message. Just the big Benjamins. Heroes at school. Thank you, man. Have rich awakeness.
We need more gold.
Heroes at school. Thank you very much, man. Enjoy the stream.
Yes. Something you're doing.
What?
We need more gold.
Oh no, I messed up the space again.
Ready to work.
Nice one, Cyber Action.
Yes. Ready to work.
Tomato Phalangus says, I found it really fascinating listening to you talk to the other players at the Warcraft Invitational and hearing you start using non-standard grammar and wording to make your language more clear to other people who don't have English as the primary.
Work complete.
I find that fascinating too. That, and I'm not doing it to
Ready to work.
patronize them, right?
Something you're doing.
Sometimes there's the risk. If it's a Korean and he's actually really good at understanding English and I talk like that, then it's patronizing. But I started by necessity and now it's a habit. When I was in Korea, I spoke no Korean and they speak no English almost. And the game language binds us together.
I can do that. Yes.
Right? The language of the game bound us together.
What you want? I am yours.
Nonetheless, I picked up all kinds of essentially
Are you hero and
mispronunciations by the Koreans
be happy to
and certain particular grammar habits which lead me to copy those, and only when I did that did they understand me. So in order to be able to communicate and pick the brains of those lovely genius Korean brains, I had to change my grammar and pronunciation.
thank you.
Great job,
Thank
like
you.
every time, Grubby.
Thank you, thank you.
What you want? Excellent choice, huh? What you want?
Yeah, I had to change my pronunciation to
Master?
get them to understand me so that I could speak with them. That's the summary. That's why people are like, lol, why are you speaking weird English? Like, so that I can speak to my overlords.
Yes, Lord. Yes. Hey, Master. Yes. I am yours. Excellent choice.
No!
Yes. What
Perfect
you want?
stop
Yes,
by
Lord.
him or lucky low damage by me.
Haste in my blade. Are you hero and obey? Huh? What you want? Like double. No power. Doctor. Yes. Doctor. Oh, Master, what do you want? Double. Yes, Lord. We're under attack. Yes.
He's farming 3, and it's my intent to stop him to do that.
Excellent, Master. Doctor. Yes, Lord. Yes. Yes. Excellent choice. We're complete. What do you want? I am yours.
Didn't get XP for that, unfortunately.
Haste to my blade. For the Horde, Master. I am yours. Yes. I am yours.
I need to stay here because I need the healing.
Yes. Yes, Lord. What do you want? Doctor. Oh, Master. Oh. What do you want? Time to die. Master.
I need to satisfy
What do you want? Master.
my cravings of being on the map with the knowledge that I'm getting free healing. I'm saving gold that way.
Master. Yes. Huh? Doctor. What task is there? Yes. Hey, Master. I am yours.
No shop,
Yes.
so he's not tower rushing, so I can take more risk.
Ha! Haste to my blade. Yes. Master. Yes. Oh. What task is there?
Want to see something real scary? Direct my blade. Die.
What do you want? Oh. Yes. We're under attack.
Use my power.
Nice deny.
We're complete.
Who'll be my next big dab?
Yes.
Who do I kill first? My blade be thirsty. Yeah, man.
Yes. What do you want?
Use my power.
What task is there? Our town is under attack. Something is doing.
Use my power.
Yes. Yes, Lord. I am yours. What task is there? I am yours.
He has dust.
Yes, Lord. I am hero and obey.
My power.
I am yours. Yes.
I dream
What task is there?
Make one wyvern because I know he has no tower.
Yeah, man.
Oh,
I answer
Be
the
my
call.
next big
I am
dab.
yours. Are there enemies above? What task is there? Excellent choice.
I'd say it's quite likely he does the other shop now.
I am
So I'll
yours.
stay near and have a look-see.
Bingo, man.
We're complete. Excellent choice. Yes, Lord. Research complete. Not a hero and obey.
Direct my blade.
Undabo.
He does have a tower
Use
now.
my power.
What? I need order. Under attack. We
Interesting.
need more lumber. Big chieftain. Yes, Lord.
We are enemies.
Undabo. Oh. Yes, Lord.
Direct my blade.
I
I
dream
am yours. Complete. Haste to my blade.
his destiny.
Ah! Yes,
I
Lord.
am one
For the burning blade! We're lost. What task is there?
I am one.
I need orders. I am yours.
Who be my
Yes, Lord.
next big dab?
Excellent.
Oh no.
Who do I kill first?
Oh no.
What task is there? I am yours. Yes! Say the word. Task is there. Are you hero and obey? Not enough mana.
Oh my god, he had Wand of Mana Steel.
Task is there.
I was gonna safely windwalk away, but I didn't check his item.
Oh, are there enemies above?
Oh, that's some BS. No, it's not. It's just bad.
Spirits surround.
Freaking Mana Steel. LOL.
Chieftain,
Just as I foresaw.
we need more gold.
I answer.
We're under attack.
What troubles you?
I obey the six vengeance. Our town is under attack. Yes.
I answer the double. Onward and
I am yours.
oh, say the word.
Yes, Lord.
Trouble. Oh, I answer.
Yes, sir.
Oh,
Yes. Word passed
say the
there.
word. Trouble. Oh,
Yes.
their enemies above.
Word passed there.
I
I
dream.
am yours.
What trouble
What you want?
Oh,
Yes, Lord.
say the words.
I am your
Need orders.
word passed there. Are you hero and obey?
Double. To the wind.
Yes, Lord.
Direct my blade.
Small losses.
I am yours.
Where's my army?
We need orders.
Yes, Lord.
Who be my
I am
next
yours.
big death?
Word passed
Pretty big
there.
mistakes there.
I am yours.
Are there enemies above? What trouble?
Word.
I need orders.
I like the wyvern though.
I am yours.
Direct my blade.
Yes, Lord. I am yours. Master. For the money blaze. Word passed there.
I dream.
Right.
Oh,
We be charming.
I answer
Who
the
do I
call.
kill first?
It is yes.
We are
I
in
dream.
hide of this. Use my
I
power.
am yours.
Direct my blade.
Word passed there. Haste to my face.
Big death. We be
Oh.
charming.
Yes. Ah. Hey. Hey.
Who do I kill first?
Yes, Lord. Excellent choice.
We are enemies.
Yes. I am yours.
Oh,
Ah.
Use my power.
speak, chieftain.
Yes,
We're
Lord.
under attack. Trouble.
Who be my next
This game turned to BS
blade?
the moment I did that whole thing with my shadow. You can see the potential of the wyvern, but I was a little bit lighter on units, and that was felt when we fought at the left. I also shouldn't have started my natural creep because I knew he was finished, and really the whole invul story, losing my shadow then my blade, it was like the perfect malady. Perfect malady.
Yes. Work, work. Be happy too. Okie dokie. Be happy too. Something need doing? Ready to work. What do you want? Ready to work.
So much wrong in chat right now.
Ready to work.
It is not TH000. He stopped Warcraft 3 forever. Half right, half wrong. It's true it was not TH0, but he did not stop. He's still actively competing,
Work.
but in China, not Europe.
What do you want?
And thank you, Scott Ford, for saying that yes, we should not assume everyone is sniping. To the uninitiated, it may often seem like someone that knows where I am
What do you
is
want?
sniping, but
Ready to work.
it's definitely not always like this. For example, if I was him, I would have also known that I'm gonna be on the middle left. So
Ready to work.
someone asked, do you ever win against the TH Dot on Europe server? Yeah, the majority. Though he's a good opponent.
Something need doing? What do you want? Yes.
345, 345, 345. This is what I'm doing at the start.
Work complete.
Watch out. This.
Something to do what you want.
My eyes are open. Destiny.
Work complete. Yes.
Seeing is believing. Of course.
I thank you.
Also, sniping not same as hacking most of the time.
Yeah,
More lumber.
true.
Happy to.
Do you need my counsel?
But that meaning has been lost forever. Gone with the winds.
Believe. Watch out. It is. Do you need my counsel? Of course. I see.
Greetings, friend.
You need my counsel. My eyes are open.
What he's doing is making a war mail. It's always a good idea because he's losing lumber, and he could get tower rushed. He's losing lumber because of my Farseer, and he could get tower rushed because I have Farseer. Nice deny on the XP, even though he did get the item.
I see. Watch out.
Yes.
Destiny awaits. It is certain. Watch out.
1 HP, by the way.
We're under attack.
Eyes are
Literally 1 HP. Lol.
Can't build them.
seeing is
What do
believing.
you want, Master? Some. Yes. What do you want? Something in doing? Yes. Master? Yes. Dabu. What do you want?
My eyes are open.
Yes.
Do you need my counsel? Seeing is believing. Destiny awaits.
We're under attack.
Watch out. Of course.
What do you
You
want?
need my counsel. Destiny awaits. My eyes are open. Destiny.
Master?
Strike.
We're complete. What do you want? Yes. Master?
Watch out.
What do you want?
Destiny awaits.
Master?
You need my counsel. Destiny awaits.
Yes. Master?
Seeing is believing. Of course. It is certain. Do you need my counsel?
Something you're doing? Yes. I can do that.
My eyes are open. Destiny awaits. Watch out. Do you need my counsel? I see.
We're under attack.
Destiny awaits. Seeing is believing. My eyes are open. Seeing is believing.
We're complete.
Get my counsel. My eyes are open. My eyes
What
are
do you want?
Direct my blade.
What do you want?
It is
Yes, that's what I was hoping for.
We're under attack.
who do I kill?
Funny, he went for Naga Sewage because he thought maybe I will be aggressive since Farseer is always aggressive.
My counsel.
Funny.
We need more lumber. What do you want? Some.
Who do I kill? My eyes are
Master? Stop.
direct my blade. Yaman. Disaster.
We're complete. Spirits of the earth guide.
You need my
Need
counsel.
something.
We are watch out. Hiding.
Salem 1.
My eyes are direct my blade.
Huh?
Just need something. My eyes are open.
Stop.
You need my
Time.
We are enemies. My eyes are open. Do you need my counsel?
Take your time. Look
Research
around.
complete.
I see. It is certain. I am one. Like you. My eyes are open.
Yes, Chieftain.
Spirits.
Yeah.
My counsel.
Need something.
We are enemies.
Work complete.
Hide.
Come on.
Move faster. I am one.
We need more gold. What's trouble? Master?
My eyes are next. Big dead.
Yes. Love some.
Direct right.
Slow move.
The spirit. I dream be my next big dead.
What you want?
Watch out.
Master?
Destiny. We are enemies. Hide.
Master?
Trouble.
Research complete. Return to the earth.
Do you need my counsel?
Yes.
You be my next big dead.
Master? No
Destiny
power.
away. My eyes are open. Of course. You need my counsel.
He over-focused on the fact that I went for Farseer and made a funny army with headhunters that provide good early game defensive powers to towers and Naga Sea Witch, which is a little bit doubtful. Firelord would do better, but he's so over-focused on Farseer being a cheese hero that I was able to make Farseer's standard work. I basically played the same as anyone would, except Farseer instead of Blade. So I'm weaker than Blade, because Blade is just better than Farseer. Because of his unnecessary adaptations, I got a good game plan after all. And of course I had Spirit Walker. Scourge Bone Chimes. Illusions cancel selves. Yes, in order to sell the illusion that an illusion is fake, they gave it the ability to cancel selves. Just like a real one would be able to do. Gravitas Archie says, I rewatched our game. Wow, you had all the HP items and braces. No wonder Blade didn't melt down like they usually do. Any suggestions for Undead versus Orc on Secret Valley? Yeah, sure. Undead versus Orc on Secret Valley is very simple. It comes down to two different phases in the game. First of all, let me say, yes, you probably have a disadvantage. And I'll tell you what the disadvantage is. Oh no, Secret Valley is no longer part of the NetEase map pool, so I can't tell you. But it's two phases. The initial phase is all about the goblin shops. Don't ever let me get the goblin shop. In theory, I feel like you should be the one that gets it. And when I play against good undeads, they'll either creepjack me on the Secret Valley goblin shop when I do it straight away with an early DK, not late, or they take it themselves, first or second camp. So first of all, prioritize goblin shops. Those consumables are very important. Secondly, you could go one gargoyle to creep the red drake. That's the second most important camp. And the third is the Ogre Lord red spot. Orc cannot take this if you have good skeleton scouting and you're not very far behind. But when you have destroyers, you can take it very easily. Maybe you can manipulate the map that you can get both. By adding pressure on my base, going back to creep it, TP out, and then go to your own. If you can get both of those, and you'll have the majority of the XP from the map, and then you can camp. And then you go for an army of triple hero, destroyer, and banshees with Crypt Fiend. Don't get frostworms on Secret Valley. Takes too long. Why is Undead at a disadvantage? Because Undead has better poke damage than Orc. And I can out-heal all poke damage at the Fountain. They also have cheaper healing than Orc. And I can get all my free healing at the Fountain. Plus, my units have bigger health than his. So I have more percentage healing than him at the Fountain. If it would ever come to a direct fight at the Fountain. Those are 3 reasons. The real Scotford says, I've been seeing more Nagasi Witch recently. What are the pros that she brings to the table? So Nagasi Witch has been buffed in the live servers. This is why at least everyone's eye is turned more towards the Nagasi Witch. Even when we play on W3A, we have the memory of playing her more. And that memory begets recall when you're choosing your tavern hero. Secondly, what does she bring? Frost Arrow is a very consistent slow on a single enemy hero or target unit. Not only does it reduce their movement, which allows for free, easy pickoffs, which is great in the mid game, but it also slows the attack speed of the target. So it's one of the best ways to perpetually reduce the threat of a Demon Hunter or a Blade Master specifically. The biggest frontline threats. And then she does really respectable single target damage. And so it's great for focus fire. The reason that Orc never gets Nagasi Witch with a standard 1-1-1 army is that 1-1-1 army from Orc, Grunt Raider Walker, is designed to stay alive, not to do single target pickoffs. You look at the Orc army with Wyverns, that's focus fire. It's very fragile, easy time dying, but it also kills really well. So Mass Wyverns is a way more suitable tactic for Nagasi Witch. Whereas when you go a sustained army like Grunt Raider Walker, you want the movement and attack speed of Endurance Aura, or the healing and sustain that Healing Wave brings from Shadowhunter. What Warcraft 3 AI difficulty should I be able to beat before trying my luck online? I would say 1 insane opponent. 1 computer insane. If you can beat 1 computer insane without using the worker pull trick, you're ready for trying your luck online. Keep in mind that computer insane AI has worse timings and worse unit compositions than online players, but it gets double the income of players. They have given it this benefit.
Something you doing what you want. I can do that. Yes. We're ready to work.
Realistically, the nostalgia back to Warcraft 3, do you even Linux, bro, wouldn't have been as strong if StarCraft 2 had never happened. At the end of 2010, Warcraft 3 popularity and interest was on a decline. Now, it's on an increase. Even if the current increase is a lower average threshold than the then decline, increases generally feel more positive than declines. If I had stayed with Warcraft 3 in 2010, I would have lost the ability to do professional gaming, the ability to have sponsorships, and to travel the world.
Ready to work. Yes. Work, work. What do you want?
And Twitch was only just born. I don't know that I would have had the confidence to say, or the will, to fully drop pro gaming for streaming in 2011. In 2014 I was ready. End of 2014. It was on a decline because of Dota and WoW. Alleges beer is good. I think anytime someone falls in love with someone else, it can be both the break of previous love interest as well as the attraction of another.
Hey Grubby. I usually asterisk around on the sub, but this time I actually have something important to say. In becoming a father this December. Thank you for the new you're bringing. Fuck the tilters of hearts.
What? Yeah. Congrats, man. In December. Wow, you know for a month and you came to tell it here. Thanks for your news share, man. Good luck. Big new chapter in your life. It's pretty early, but I need to vent. Just keep in mind, you're gonna feel probably very stressful. Maybe you even do now. But as long as you commit yourself to doing your best, it's okay to feel stress. Even during times that you feel the expectations are on you to be happy. If society expects you to be or act happy, that can be simultaneously true, as well as being stressed, and that's okay. Do your best, live without regrets.
Yes, my life. What you want?
Yes, Lord. Hey. I am yours. Excellent choice.
Master?
Yes, Lord.
Oh, shoot.
I am yours. What task is there?
Greetings, friend.
Yes?
Oh, I am yours. What task is there? Excellent choice. Oh,
I got away luckily there.
I am yours.
Wow, I've never seen Ogre Magic come this far.
Oh, hey, excellent choice. Yes, Lord. Hey,
Oh no.
yes, excellent choice.
What you want?
What task is there?
Yes? Loktar. Huh?
Oh,
What you want?
I'm here
what
to
task is there?
rise.
Hey,
My bow is ready.
oh,
End
what
my
task is there?
torment.
Yes, Lord. Oh, yes. Hasten my blade.
Beware.
Oops, missed.
What task is there? Are you here? Oh,
It was my tactic to gain ultimate map control.
Hatred. If I must.
I am yours. Are you here?
But not only did I miss my silence,
My bow
I also didn't need it because he tread too far away.
ever end.
Now I have a Dark Ranger, that's useless.
Oh,
On Serious Saturday.
If I must.
I see people typing exclamation mark serious already. Well, let's try to make the best use of it. One thing that I learned from RTS that I always repeat, especially when I'm playing with tilters and HOTS, that is there are no beautiful games without beautiful mistakes.
are you here?
Very important
Master?
to remember.
Yes, Lord.
End my torment.
What task is there?
I will aid you.
Oh,
Direct my hatred.
what task is there? I am yours. What task is there? Yes! Are you hero and obey? Hey, excellent choice. Yes, I am yours.
Master?
I will aid you. If that is
Yes,
your
Lord.
wish.
Oh. Yes!
What you want?
Yes, Lord. Hey,
End
I
my
am yours.
torment.
What you want?
Oh.
Direct my hatred.
Yes?
Are you hero and obey?
My bow is
Yes,
ready.
Lord.
End my
Oh,
Excellent choice. For the burning blade.
What you want? Yes,
Yes, Lord.
let
he
the
failed
wind beware.
not canceling my Blade Master's healing salve.
Ha!
I will aid you.
Oh. What task is there? I am yours.
Doktar.
What task is there?
Yes.
My bow is ready.
What you
I
want?
am yours.
Upgrade complete.
I will
Research
aid
What
you.
task is there? Yes, Lord. Are you hero? Yes.
If I must,
Hey,
Hook jump.
I
I
go.
am yours. Excellent choice.
Gonna get backpack upgrade.
Work complete. What task is there?
End my
Oh.
torment.
Yes, Lord.
All this honeymoon period of using effectively the silence is going to come to a crashing halt
Are you hero?
the moment
ready to ride. Research complete.
that he
I must.
Yes, Lord. Hey,
Let the
gets
wind
destroyers.
yes, Lord. Excellent choice.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
Master.
Oh. Need something. I am yours.
What you want?
end my
Are you hero
torment.
and obey?
Cold death.
Need something. Yes, Lord. Excellent choice. Oh. Research. I am yours.
Embrace me.
What task is there? Oh. Yes. I am yours. Yes, Lord.
I will aid you.
Oh. Excellent choice. I am yours.
Master.
To my hatred.
Doktar.
Let the living beware.
What task is there? I
No
am
web, no
yours.
web, no web.
Yes, Lord.
Will be my next
What
big
task is there?
Pillage, okay, guys? Okay?
Hey.
I'm getting pillage, okay?
Oh. What task is there?
Deck my blade.
Yes, Lord. Taste of my blade. What task is there? Got it. Oh.
Whee! Ha ha ha!
Will be my next big death.
Wow! Fun fact, when you're lagging, what I just did,
Research complete.
I am yours. Need something. Yes, Lord.
takes way longer.
Direct my blade.
Yes, Lord.
Let the living
Not enough
beware.
matter.
What task is there? I am yours. Excellent choice. Yes, Lord.
If that is your wish, will this
I am
ever
yours.
end? I will aid you.
We're under attack.
Yes,
Work
Lord.
My
complete.
torment.
Oh.
Vengeance for Suji.
My bow is
Will
ready.
be my next big death.
What you want me to do?
Let the living
What
beware.
task is there?
My bow is
Excellent
ready.
choice. Oh. Yes.
Use my power.
Yes, Lord.
I go.
What task is there? Are you hero and obey? Yes, Lord.
Who do I kill first?
Oh. Excellent choice.
Ever
Who you
end?
want me to kill?
What task is there? What? I am yours. Yes. What task is there? Excellent choice. Are you hero and
We're
obey?
under attack.
Let me help you with that.
What task is there? I am yours. Hey.
Yes, Chieftain.
Where our enemies is hiding.
Huh?
Say the word. Excellent choice.
Use my power.
Oh.
Come on.
Yes, Lord.
Our hero
What
is
task is there? Need something. Oh.
My bow is ready.
Yes, Lord. Oh. I am yours. Say the word. What task is there? Yes! For the burning blade! Oh, need something. What task is there? Excellent choice. Are you hero and obey?
Let them
Not
live.
enough man.
Oh,
Yes.
chieftain, I am yours.
What you want, master?
Yes, lord.
What a weird game.
End my torment.
He just really shouldn't lose his DK and I would be in such a terrible position. But for now I say, for the burning blade. And GG. GG TT. Why didn't he buy TP? I can only imagine he doesn't have enough gold. What does TT mean? TT is this. See? You know, tears, two eyes that are like closed, and then TT. Shall I teach you guys some more? Capital letters. Type it on your keyboard. I'm not going to type in chat until you do it too. O-R-Z. Tell me what you see. Because I see a man, probably a man, on his knees, on his hands and knees. His head is on the left. The R is his front hands and his knees, and the Z
In
is his legs.
StarCraft, you can unload by pressing UN on a dorp ship. ISNT this working with the Zeppelin as well.
Nope. You can press unload somewhere, but you cannot have the
Greetings, friend.
staggered drops like in SC2. Yeah, it's like a praying position, ORZ. And there's also capital OTL, which is even clearer. Just imagine you go to the grand finals of a tournament and then you show up late and you get disqualified and you're second by default loss.
Greetings, friend.
OTL TT ORZ BB GG Nori. You mean the barbecue toss in StarCraft? Wait, what? Barbecue toss? I've never heard about this. ORZ has extra limbs on the man? Yeah. Yeah, I can see that. I think ORZ was without capitals. Yes, it was without capital letters. Capital O, small r, small z. I messed up. I'm sorry. You know, that's the thing about me. I always write my R in I always write my R capital letter. It's a handwriting mistake. Here as well. Luckily you guys only ever see me type, not write, or you'll be like, really? Or to taunt me. Yeah, exactly, math debater. There you go. Oh no, you know my big weakness. During qualifier round 2, on one play day. Yeah, but that's qualifier round 2. That's not the grand finals, but okay. Draven did not show up. He received a default loss in the first game of the group. However, for the losers match, he did show up, claiming he had attended a barbecue. Draven eventually made it out of his group, earning him the nickname Barbecue Toss. Oh, cool story. Oh, I guess you've seen it there, Thinker Tinker, yeah. Oops. Ice cream game. I could do another ice cream game. Rocco Max. Alright, I can't find games. I could switch, but I was gonna stop around this time anyway. So, I think that's all good. Been streaming for 7 hours. We'll do another one tomorrow. Starting around the same time, 7 p.m. CEST. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for everything today. Hope you had a good time. And I'll see you tomorrow with Fun Day Sunday. Logan? Come on. High five. Good boy. Let's go.